Good Saturday morning, everyone, and welcome back to more Slay the Spire PJ Sugar Edition Part 2. So before we get into that, I have a story to tell from last night. Oh boy, I'm sitting in the Discord right now with my friends. I just like ran the story by them. I'm gonna run it by you. Last night was one of my friend's 21st birthday. Great. When you're 21, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna drink. Even if you've never been one to drink much before, that's fine. Person I knew, she was never one, to drink before 21. Respectable. You could do that if you want. Just saying, you drink before 21. No disrespect. It's kind of arbitrary, like the age limit, in my opinion, but I do support, like, safer roads, so I'm perfectly fine limiting it as much as possible. Although ultimately it doesn't really stop people from drinking before that age. But anyway, for this case, 21st birthday, karaoke, lots of alcohol, not a lot of snacks, so you can see where the story's going. The story's going. Also, let's figure out a path before we get too deep here. We got choose a card to obtain. Transform is bad. 100 smackaroonies. I like 100 smackaroonies. Do I want 100 smackaroonies? I would. Ooh, you would. Ooh, you stealing. If we want to fight two elites, though, we have to forgo that. So let's go ahead and just choose a card to obtain. I do like a headbutt for raw damage and options. I do like anger for the infinite deck. So let's give anger a whirl here. There's a few trinkets that can work together with that. So yeah, go to karaoke, sing a bunch of wonderful, lovely karaoke songs, the classics. Toto from Africa, best song in the world. Oh, sorry, not best song in the world. Tribute by Tenacious D, good song. Some Disney in there. Feel Good by the Gorillaz, by one of my personal favorites, like Always and Forever. Just saying. If you do karaoke with me, sing some Gorillaz with me, you'll have a good time. My Heart Will Go On. There's a lot of good songs. My friend whose birthday was, ooh. We got an interesting deck here. I've never seen her drink, ever. She was never one to drink much before. Give me panache. Give me motherfucking panache, you bitch. The strength potion is actually going to go a lot further to help us through some of these elite fights. And the whirlwind actually is pretty good as well. Because ideally we'll be playing the angers for free, and then we can target with whirlwinds as well. I'll give it a whirlwind. Work from there, and a shrug it off for extra armor and some draw into potential angers later. I'm okay with that. We need to thin out the strikes immediately, though. Where am I going with the story? Long and short, TLDR. These people, there were like 3 individuals that were just like hammered out of their mind. That, it was a stop, get help kind of moment. Individuals never seen this drunk before. Some people that I, met at the club that I ran before back in the old days. And my friend. So hammered out of her mind. 2 minutes soju. Like, there was a point in the night where I was taking the soju away, and you just keep taking it back from me, like, please stop fighting me. You do not need this anymore. Just stop taking the soju away from me. Eventually it stopped, and I got her to drink a lot of water. It didn't make any good here, so our plan was to go to a place called Haro after karaoke. I wasn't hungry, I didn't feel like spending a lot of money at Haro. It was also like 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so it means like if we went to Haro, we'd be sitting there in line till like maybe midnight, because it's just that popular. I'm not even jonesing you, man. Not even joshing you. We deferred to In-N-Out, and thank God we did, because when we got there, things were okay. Everyone was feeling fine-ish, for the most part. I think we should block some of this, because we will finish him off next turn. Definitely worth it. My friend starts getting really sick. It's like, okay, we got people chauffeuring people around. We got, person to person. I was taking care of 2 individual drunk boys. Very nice. They were, for the most part, collected. Ooh. I would love a limit break if we can get any sort of strength up. In this deck right now, it's useless, but we get any form of strength up, that becomes, like, just a win condition. There's a lot of ways to get strength ups. But, Did I buy a potion? Hang on. Where's my strength potion? Did I not buy a strength potion? Wait a minute. Where's my strength potion? I bought a strength potion, didn't I? This is derailing my story now. Where's my strength potion? I swore oh my, we'll have to watch the VOD on that. I think I will take a limit break here, though, just so I can have, like, an ace in the hole for later. It's useless now, like 100% USE less. USE less. But, yeah. Long and short is we get to In-N-Out, one of the individuals not feeling so well, the one that was, like, extremely drunk because it was her birthday. Like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom, and, I feel like I'm gonna basically vomit out everything. Sure enough, we get her inside, like, the first 2 doors of the In-N-Out, not making it. Just all over the floor, like peak fucking Friday night next to the college. college UNLV in and out. It's just like, yeah, this is the evening now. I think you want Rage with this deck. It's only embarrassing because it's like, oh, we have like 3 to 4 drunk idiots here. One of them's throwing up like crazy, and it's just like, oh no. And now the staff's coming out in hazmat suits and they have to clean it up, and I'm just fucking crouching in the corner so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my god, these people hate us. They were very cool about it, by the way. The staff was like very cool. They're like, yeah, you know, we're next to a college, so we sort of expect this thing. I'm like, that's very gracious of you. I want to fight these guys actually, so this is fine. But man, was I not feeling like some super secondhand embarrassment just for like sort of being there at that point in time? Because it's like, ugh, I'm so sorry. So they whip out, like, they do the full thing. They get the blue hazmat suits on, gas masks don. I'm trying to tell the story here. You'd be surprised. Maybe I was the one that was drunk. No, I was not. They're sprinkling the powder. We got the security guard that's like laughing it up. He's like, hey, you know, it's fine. Really great guy. We made a lot of friends that night, just conversating with a lot of individuals that walked by. It's like, hey, yep, you know, careful. There's like, you know, there's soju on the floor over here. You might want to walk around. It's just a grand old time is the only way I can describe that without shoveling more embarrassment on myself. I think we go for you next, by the way. Definitely should have popped the potion on this fight, but that's fine. They whip out the power. They're using like a scooper to like scoop everything up. Fine and dandy. Get it cleaned up. It's good. We got our friends our food, so they're eating. Only one person was throwing up, by the way. One individual that was drunk enough to be throwing up. Everyone else was, for the most part, fine. Offering is not ideal for this deck, but it can work, actually. Drawing a few extra cards on some turns is nice. Fire breathing actually might work out on this deck as well, because, you know, anger. And the anger. I mean, we're only going to get like maybe at most 5 extra damage out of it, but it is 5 AoE, but that's why we have the other AoE for. So we'll do this. We are going to upgrade Offering, potentially. That might be the best choice. Or Rage. I was thinking about Rage just so we can have some better block opportunities in the future. So we'll do that. So, you know, these wonderful staff members, they clean it up, and they're like, and then we're sitting there like, hey, please let us give you a tip or something, like, we're so fucking sorry, and like, no, we can't accept tips, we do understand, it's like not a big deal. I'm like, oh, you know, you're so polite and gracious, thank you so much, and just so sorry, like, if there's something we can do, like, I gotta write an email later, basically, to tell, like, that franchise locations, like, leaders, like, hey, the 2 individuals, like, really dealt with some stupid people last night, they deserve, like, a raise or something, like, Jesus. They finish cleaning up the mess. They come back outside, make sure everything's okay. Sure enough, as soon as they come back outside, my friend, over the right shoulder, here comes wave number 2. And it's just like, they come outside, they see my friend throwing up again. I'm just like, oh no. And they're like, oh. They look at each other, it's like, alright, hang on. We'll be back again. I'm just like, fuck. Fuck. This is too much. This is just too much for me in one night. Do I take Headbutt here? Do I take Headbutt here? Let's take away from the story real quick. Headbutt, yay or nay? I think the answer is a yay or a yeet. Because you can Headbutt rotate out a lot of good pieces. We still need to thin out our other strikes, but I'm fine with this. So yeah, that was the eventful night. Oh yeah, like, so he made friends with the security guard. He was like coming around on tap pretty much. He's like, oh, yeah, don't worry, this happens. You know, because next to the college, this is expected. That's fine and dandy, even though it's like absolutely not fine or dandy. It's just a disaster. Anyone that was driving by asking what was going on, I tell the story like, oh, you know, there's some drunk people that threw up, and then he asked me, like, this guy's like, oh, are those people still here? And all the people that I'm with are like, you know, the ones that are sober, they're fine, but the people that are freaking drunk out of their mind, as soon as he says this, they just start bursting into laughter, and I just look back at him casually. I'm like, yeah, they're still here. Oh boy, they're still here. And I'm like, and he's like, oh, I see him. Yeah, you know, I made a lot of friends that night. Security guard, anyone going through the drive-thru that just wanted to get their food, and there was like a backup delay because, you know, half the building was unable to be entered because, you know, some individuals had vomited, and then it's like, it made a lot of friends that night. That's for sure. But my God, like, the shame and embarrassment was just too damn high. For my own taste. A third anger. At what point is it too much anger? I think we're at that point already, if I'm not mistaken. Who's the boss fight? Slime Lord? I don't know if I have enough power to take on Slime Lord without resting right now. That's the only concern I have. So we can upgrade this. I can pop the potion, yeah. Just so I can make sure I get some extra upgrades here. We're gonna pop this strength potion here and probably double up on it as well to make these angers hit for like a bajillion. So go like that, double up, offering. It's 48 damage. I think getting the vulnerability on for the later turns will be also very good, so we'll do it like that. So he goops us, then he preps, and then he smashed. And look at that. We get a turn where we get both these rages out, and we have a bunch of angers. Billion damage blocks, baby. Alright, so we split them pretty early, actually. Not ideal, but we do have a lot of strength on tap, so we're going to go ahead and grab Whirlwind, strike him, cause him to split, and we should be able to Whirlwind through this no problem now. Oh yeah. Rat-ta-ta, rat-ta. We do that one more time and we're good to go. Yeah, that was my karaoke night. Definitely a wild ride roller coaster. It was definitely an experience, that's for sure. I'm grateful I showed up, because if I didn't show up, that'd be one less sober person to assist with the situation. Am I upset at it? No. Was I like extremely embarrassed? Absolutely. Like I was hiding my head in like shame as much as I fucking could, and it was just a thing. So demon form is my strength gaining option. It's just so expensive if we don't get an energy relic. Most turns I won't be able to play it, but because I have angers and rages in between, we can find some chances to do it. Double tap's also a good secondary option, so we can double tap a really good whirlwind for massive damage. But demon form sounds like the end piece. And you know what? I think Runic Cube is actually pretty solid for the build here. Every time we take damage, we'll draw more cards. Multi-hits means we'll draw an entire deck. We can get a lot more combo pieces going that way. We still need to upgrade, and we still need to shop with our cash before the thieves steal from us, and we have very little options. Right down the middle here, 2 fireplaces, late shop, late fireplace, and it is the bronze automaton, so we already need to prep ourselves that he's likely going to steal all of our good cards, and there's nothing I can do about it, but we'll work from there. I'm going to take a ghost armor here. We're gonna ghost armor. Rage. Play whirlwind, that's more than enough damage. But I think, again, you want to line up some vulnerability for later, so do it like that. Okay, then this is a free turn, so here you go. You go headbutt. You bring back the whirlwind. That's your heaviest hitter right now. Get the anger out for free. Get a free strike. They're dead next turn. So headbutt turning out to be a good pickup. But yeah, that was the long and short of the story. Did I have fun last night? Absolutely, dude. I love doing karaoke. There's a point in time in my life when I did karaoke. I was just a very shy, bashful boy. I'm like, oh, I don't want to sing karaoke because my singing's bad and I'm embarrassed. And I'm like, one, my singing's gotten better. So there's that. 2, who cares? You're with friends, and if they truly are judging you on how you're singing or they tell you singing bad, 1, they're probably not that much better. 2, find better friends. Find better friends. I know, easier said than done, but like, you don't have to put up with that shit. You go to karaoke, have fun. Eat, drink, sing. I don't think I want any of this. Havoc is tempting just to have like a optional thinning, you know, mechanism, but there's a lot of things I don't want to thin out of this deck. So having like that random chance, not that great. I think we have key components we need. We just need to get like, you know, a way to draw out the blocks. We need a lot more, what's the word? Consistently. So right here, 14 damage. We pop this. We can drink 1, shrug it off, and we can whirlwind twice to get some armor down. I'm fine with that. A little bit of preservation here. And we got a rage out of it, so we're more than fine now. And actually, we'll squeeze over 9 damage first, because it does more than the armor reduced. Good to go. Alright, so far this run's proven to be good. So we'll offering here. We're going to draw a lot more cards than you think. Alright. You need to bash and then anger. And I don't want to take any damage, so we'll preserve again. He's vulnerable for another turn. We're reducing the armor and we're getting him down there. Next turn is a turn that I would love to demon form, but I don't want to willingly take that damage, so we're going to go rage, anger, gonna headbutt back, a rage, and then we're gonna strike you. We'll take no damage. We've done a bit here. We'll find a time to play demon form. It'll occur. One day we'll play it. Today is not today. Okay, we need to shrug it off here. Play rage. 2 quick ones. The double. Look at this. Controlled, consistent. Yesterday there was a lot of PJ sugar going around. Today is going to be nothing but PJ smiles. Alright, we're taking a lot of damage here. There's no smiles to be had. Wonder if you bash to line them up for next turn. because I don't want to go through 2 turns of this. So ideally on this turn, I could block for 10, and we could reduce his armor by 1, and we'll get 8 damage in. So we'll be down to 31. We'll be down 10 HP. 31 from the cards I have here. That's not enough to get through. That wouldn't be enough to get through as well, unless we drew all of these in conjunction. We're gonna be taking a lot of damage next turn anyway. Unless if we bash, and all of these become 12 damage, 12 to 36, in conjunction with any other attack that's not demon form that draws. I think that's the smart play, so we're gonna go bash, strike him. That should be enough to finish him off. Let's go ahead and mitigate a little bit of the HP loss here. And then we're fine. We'll go rage, anger, headbutt. It's decent. That's decent. Again, no to most of this. We're looking to control the deck a little bit more. It thickens the deck because we did remove some strikes, but I'm okay with this event. We lose the blood now, but now we get the healing overall. Give me some more healing. I don't mind it at all. I'll tell you that up front, straight up. And this is the smarter path to take. Ooh, this fight sucks. You know this fight sucks. Don't tell me this fight doesn't suck. You already know this one's a bad one. We can actually play pretty much every attack we want in the world here. So we'll bash, fight, anger, and block. Or would you bite to squeeze out extra damage and end this a little quicker? You'll squeeze out 4 extra damage. That's not going to make a world of difference. It'll make a difference, but not a world of difference. This turn he does his debuff. We would like to draw... Okay, we didn't draw what we needed, but rage is good. Go rage, anger, bite, headbutt. Bring back a rage. And you get blocked for attacking, so you may as well attack while you're at it. Decent. We're gonna draw another card, and he's gonna do his debuff here. There you go. This is the time for demon form. Walks around like butterflies. Wow. And it's giving me +2 strength, +2 strength, +2 strength. All right, that was fine. Weakness potion's nice. A second headbutt. I wonder if we're approaching territories where that's too consistent, but I think we actually don't mind it. 2 headbutts to draw out. There's 2 cards we want to be drawing out. Shit. I really need to upgrade. The deck works as it is right now, but we need to get some endgame conditions going on here. Depending on who we fight, though, I'm gonna want the extra HP. Does this get me to max? This gets me exactly to max. So I'm gonna do it here. We need to prioritize some upgrades here, but this is fine for now. This is a decent fight to get. I'll be honest with you. The other options for mitigation are not that great. We are going to do demon form, so we have our endgame condition on tap. You're going to be killed second, so we don't mind doing this, and we just need to, you know, endure this damage here. We're going to draw 3 cards from this, and once we control this enough, we can use these bites to get ahead. Oh, can we use them to get ahead? Okay, so he's going to do his thing that stops him from playing the game, so we'll stop that right there. Play anger. Might have held off because we could have gotten, yeah, some rages. So I think you go for the... We're going to be scaling, so limit break's not as necessary right now. So I think we go for the double chomp. And we could block the rest of this right here. We're going to get a whirlwind and some really good cards next turn. I'm going to go ahead and play this. We drew the whirlwind. Was not the plan, but that is what has occurred here, so... we'll approach it as we need to then. Chomp him. Chomp him. I'm taking a lot of damage. I should have thought that we could have got whirlwind. I did think about it, but like, that was truly a worst case scenario, and we got like the 1 in 5 there that wasn't to our liking. We limit break, we'll get 12 strength, so this is going to get another 6 on top. It's going to be 20 damage twice. Still won't kill him. The way we can't kill him is we limit break, we super headbutt, grab a bite back, mitigate a little bit more damage, and then try and chomp this guy as many times as we can on this turn. Okay, that's exactly what's going to occur. We're going to chomp, Chomp. Chomp. Get all the block we need. Get a strawberry in between. Shockwave is a tempting option, actually. Just so we can have some weakness on the table. I'm going to take 1. And we're at 53 HP, exactly where we were, so I'm kind of glad we rested. I think we need to upgrade our other Rage. It's our big blocking mechanism right now. There's so many cards I want to upgrade, so if we can find some events for that, that'd be great. Marbles is good for some more solid openers. I'm okay paying 85 for a Curse Pendant. I'm not actually that okay with it. I'll accept it. We'll say that. Do it like this. Shrug it off. Gonna drink this. Limit Break. Gonna chomp you. I'm gonna chomp you. Gonna chomp you. Gonna headbutt you. No, I'm gonna eviscerate you so we can. No. We'll take some damage here, but we'll end this really quickly. Yeah, like chomp him. We cannot finish him off. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So if we weaken him, we're gonna take less damage. 26 damage twice, not that great. The vulnerability just wore off. I think we will go for the debuff then, so we reduce the damage we're taking here. And then we finish him off on this turn. So we're not able to finish him off here, but... Oh yeah, we are. What am I saying? Explosive Potion, another Anger, I don't think we need any more. A Fire Breathing. You might be thinking I'm crazy, but I'm looking at my options now. That might not be bad just for some chip damage, but it really is more of a combo piece where you can like really generate something, so I don't really want it. I don't think it's the time. I need to buy a Waffle here so I can upgrade my other cards as a current case. So lose 6 HP, we need some combo pieces. Play Shockwave. Shrug it off. 2 Chomps or 2 Whirlwinds for a little bit more. If we can play this properly, I can get some HP back from this fight. I'm gonna go for the Chomps. And if I can, I want to save the potion, so... Using this to get some healing. That's all. And we have maintained a little bit of healing here, so we can't finish him off now with AoE, if drawn, as needed. So we chomp him. That was actually horrendous order by me, so... Okay, but we are sustaining up ever so slightly. It's 18 damage. I think we need to play Demon Form and get our endgame condition on the table now. It's another 18 damage, my friend. I may as well limit break now, just to amp it up a little quicker. We could have held out one more turn, but we might not have another turn. Yeah, it's increasingly looking like we're not going to have an opportunity like it. Okay. Take an 8. We're going to have a really shitty turn one of these days, and it's just going to end us. You need to bash him, because I think you have Anger and Headbutts next turn. You bash him, Whirlwind him, Anger him. Okay, we're alive. We can't upgrade anything else, unfortunately, so we have to sort of play with what we got. Dual wield is tempting, but it's not really useful. No, we just gotta deal with what we got. Give me the Waffle, though. The Waffle, though. The Waffle. Waffle. No. This is healing. I will take it. Paper Frog, trust me, I want the Paper Frog. That vulnerability would go a long way. It is not the case right now. Thinning out the deck, what would you thin out? Anything that bites, really. No, you swapped out 4 of the bites for the reason to have them in the first place, we know. Mayhem. Is this potentially an ace in the hole? That might be an ace in the hole. Playing the top card of a deck is like extremely random, but it might be what we need. God damn it. Actually, I'm taking the curse, because this gives me 8 max HP. Or 6 max HP, and then we're going to rest. We're going to pop this potion. So we're sitting at around 50-ish HP for this fight. Not great. We got Mayhem out the gate. It's pretty damn good. And a little bit of healing. Alright. Work with me, game. Okay, it played an amazing card for me for free. So I think we play 2 attacks, that way we gain the full block here. Yeah, we do 1 less damage. Oh well, no. Maybe you don't. I think you do. No, you want to focus down one of these guys. So we'll get 20 block from this. I'm going to save the potion so I can toast him on a turn I might want to get a card back from. Like that card. And that card. Put Whirlwind back on top. No, put a Rage back on top. Check it out. Toast him. Demon form him. What's good, homie? Okay. Okay, free chomp, free heal. I don't disrespect it. I thought... Okay, no, I did play Demon Form. Okay, no, I was like, when did I not play Demon Form? No, we did play Demon Form. Nobody freak out. You're the only one freaking out. Hey, voice in my head, you're right. Okay. Chomp him. I could Limit Break here. I could Shockwave here to get rid of those 2 debuffs. We need to find an opening to do that, though. I would like to get the weakness on him for when he does his Kamehameha Wave, so we are going to hold off. Mitigate most of the damage. We're controlling this fight pretty damn well. Okay, there's another Anger in the deck, so we're going to go for the Chomp, Headbutt. Go ahead and give me back the Limit Break now, because we're going to want to get that Strength Double in action going on here pretty much immediately, because here comes the big attack. Okay, so we will Limit Break. This puts us to 12. You get to turn off that we need to do damage, and then we need to really go into him, huh? Oh, there's my alarm. Hey, wake up. It's time to wake up from lunch. Okay. Could block for 10. We'll take 48. That'll put us down to like 18. We don't do this. This puts us down to 4. So we'll need to consistently block to stay alive, which is moderately doable on the next turn. This will heal us for 2, though, so... We can actually fish out cards that we need for the next turn as well, like 2 Rages on a turn like this. There's only 10 block. So what do you fish out in place then, huh? He has a turn of cooldown. If he's got a turn of cooldown, why don't you go for your heaviest hitting attack that can hit multiple times and do a bunch of damage? Or you can get the Shockwave out for future use. We don't have enough energy to do that. Give me the Whirlwind. Oof. Okay, there's an Anger play for free. So that's 66 damage. I think you need to go for it. We're pushing for the end here. Can we do 79 damage in 1 turn? The answer has just become yes. Oh, but baby. Alright. This is fine-ish. I'm not gonna call it yet, but this is fine-ish, okay? Reaper is an option. If we get some strength up, it becomes like a good source of healing. We just need to play the rotation game for a little while. Juggernaut actually is insane for damage, in conjunction with our ability to play Rages and get blocks in between. So a lot of good options here. Reaper will help me get through the floor. That's undisputed. We run into the fucking transient, by the way. We just sort of lose because we can't play a lot of our cards. We need to take a turn to take the full damage and play the demon form is what I'm seeing. Unless we draw it with our offering. What do you do here? Speed is also tempting. More max HP is always fine. We have a curse we need to get rid of in our deck, by the way. It's already given us the max HP from the pendant, so we don't care for it anymore. Impervious is a solid one-time block. Reaper's good sustain. Juggernaut's damage. It'd just be another card we do need to upgrade, because we have a lot of cards we need to upgrade right now. Namely, Limit Break and Demon Form. If anything, just Limit Break. Every time you block, you deal 5 or 7 damage. Every time we play an attack, so let's say we get one of these out and we play 4 attacks, that's another 25 damage on a turn. And while we're blocking, that sounds so good. It's 2 mana. Play. I need an energy relic still. And if we fight Woke Bloke, we're going to regret having that power. And if we have infinite scaling, maybe we just go for the Reaper. I do need extra energy. I really do. And then Runic Dome is a choice that we could make, but... you know... depending on whether or not a boss is attacking or not. I'm gonna go for the wounds instead. Kinda sucks, but I don't think I feel comfortable trying to, you know, Solemn Vow the Runic Dome here. Okay, early shop needs to happen. Left path is our golden boy, so we're gonna take it. Good. No guy stealing my money. I don't even think they exist on this floor. So, straight up, offering. Again, I think you go for Mayhem. That is an ace in the hole. You go bam. Headbutt, bring me back a rage for later. Block, block, block. Mayhem is good because it's playing, if it can play a power, if it hits anything, if it hits that even, that's just fine, right? Like, that's ultimately just fine when it occurs. Not great, it's just fine. And there's no way it does thin out our deck because it plays a card we probably wanted to play anyway, so, you know, upside. 10, 10, 13, 23. You go for a debuff here, yeah. So essentially we're only taking 4 that turn, if you want to be technical. You want to be okay, yeah, so then turns like that can also happen, and then you're like, well, that's not what I wanted it to do, but that is absolutely what it did do. That's why we're going to upgrade that card, though. Second Whirlwind, if we grab it, we need to upgrade it. So I think we have to say no. Who's our boss fight? Let's see what we're in for ahead here. It is Woke Bloke, so we made the right choice of not taking the power. I would like a second Whirlwind, but we would need to upgrade it to really have it be worth our time, because otherwise it's only 20 damage on a perfect turn compared to the 32 we currently got. And we have 4 fireplaces on the way. I will take it, because we have a lot of fireplaces on the way. Here, I would love to grab some strength, but first things first. This is just useless. So get rid of it. Combust, not that good. Combust will let me draw 1 extra card every turn. That would let me draw 1. It's going to actually empower the Woke Bloke, though, so I'm thinking no. I am thinking, as far as potions go, maybe energy potions. So if we have to play Demon Form on a crunch turn, we can. Namely against a boss fight and an elite fight. Namely just a boss fight at this point, but, you know. Stranger things have happened. Hey. Chomp him. Headbutt him. We need to get the kill, so I'm going to grab the chomp back. Guarantee his demise. Then you're next. It's a mix of who you go for next, actually, but, you know. We can do a lot of damage to ourselves. Let's hold off for a turn that we don't have to worry about it. Let's make sure we do finish him before he gets to a point where he's just, like, insane. But... I did that willingly knowing I'd take that damage. It's fine. Okay, again, it hit the fucking double your strength card. Out of all the other cards it could have picked, it did hit that one again, which is... It's funny in its own way. That is a humorous outcome, I would say. Please stop ramping your strength. Okay, there's some bad here. I just realized there's some bad here. Turns like that are quite bad. We're gonna play this to heal. And then we're gonna play this to finish it off. But oh my god. Hey, I guess the Thorny Boys, Mayhem, not so good. Another upgraded Shockwave. Sign me up, actually. And I think that's it. Truly, we're gonna hold off on cards here. You just play the high hitty, damagey cards, I guess. Oh, Anger. I'm gonna headbutt back Anger, not Whirlwind, because Whirlwind is a... You know, you pile some strength up into a combo piece. We don't have any strength. We'd rather have the Angers here to chain off of some more Rages, for instance. And he had a good day. Today was a good day. I should have done this first, but I'm going to do it after the fact anyway. We need that strength. I don't want this fight to go on too long or he starts crunching me down for like a billion. And with 5 strength, is that enough to really get this going? I think you do want to keep piling on strength, so. For turns just like this, pretty much. Okay. So we're taking like a 15. Yeah, that's a 15. Okay, he's doing 18 damage here. We can do 21 4 times. Not grand. Let's chomp him. Block him. Extend that vulnerability for 2 more turns. And we could do another chunk of damage there, but we'll hold off. So upgrades are not happening at the fireplaces of what I'm seeing. Oh, Reaper, though. Huge turn for Reaper, actually. Healing me for 22. This is why I'm glad I took it. The fringe cases like this are why I'm glad I took it. We could play Offering to try and go for a kill here. Preserve 6 HP. I'll spend it. We're going to get it back for finishing the fight anyway. Got some more HP back with that. Anger him to death. I'm fine with that outcome. No more. Burning Pact is a tempting option, but no more. No, thank you. I'm good. No more cards. Alright, so this is the case where we might play the potion outright. Oh, Jesus. 10 damage on the opener means we draw the card. Play Shockwave, make it easier. More of those are good. Let's get that exact card right back, please. The Anger, yes. And then we'll do... Yeah, this does more than blocking, so... 13 damage. Might need to pop this potion here if we get the opportunity. Angers are carrying me right now. Oh shit, that's not looking good. Oh no. I think we're gonna preserve our chances of making it there first. This puts us like on death's door, but the last turn we're getting +2 strength. I think it's highly needed so we can do things like this. So we can chomp him, offering, just so I don't overdraw. Okay, anger is good. The chomp is good. Chomp is good. As long as we block for... No, we need to play Shockwave. And then we block. Okay. It was needed. It was necessary to get through that, but it cost us a lot to get there. Pummel. Once we get our strength going on Wolfbloke, that card becomes a KO card. And it also exhausts itself. I said no more. That is actually no more. Need to rest. And, you know, I want to upgrade cards, but we need to just keep resting here. There's a victory in sight. Is no one attacking? Yeah, pinche cabron. Fine. 3 damage, draw a card. We're going to get some strength ups here. We need to control this fight with some rages, and that's exactly what we got. So despite all my rage, I'm still just... So I can get, what? I can get 15 block, or I can mitigate everyone. And that 10 block's going to go modestly further. Not that much further in all actuality, but modestly further. And we're going for the guy that we can't start hurting. I do think we grab the limit break, so we can double that 4 to 8 immediately. Gonna be close, though. You're the only one attacking. I can handle that. Yeah, so you're dead. Gonna play Mayhem again. That's an opportunity for the future. Headbutt back some Angers now, because these are hitting for $1 billion. For free. Okay, we know who we need to kill first. Thank you for the healing, Reaper. I'm actually not too upset that it played itself. So we will hit you for 27, chomp you for that much. Play Offering, so we draw 4 cards. Chomp him again. Good. Regen Potion, the game wants me to win. It's keeping me alive. Piece by piece, we're surviving here. We're going to pop this potion if it's going to be an endurance fight here and just roll with it. Bag of Preparation, better opener. I like it. I hate this. You already know I hate this. But this gives me even more max HP. It's an innate card, but Bag of Prep sort of counteracts it a little bit. So we'll do that to get even more max HP. Guria. Yes. I think we need to Smith Limit Break now. Because we have the HP to do it. So we can start doubling forever and ever and ever. And this fight can go on for a while. I am liable to take a shit ton of damage on the opener here. I'm going to drink it. Play Rage. Chomp the guy with the lowest HP, that's you. Why not play Mayhem? Good question. I didn't think why I'd not play Mayhem. Probably should have played Mayhem. I think it's more important to actually control the fight a little sooner if I had to make an excuse all of a sudden. That's why I didn't play Mayhem. So this is not damage to knock you out. We get more damage by playing these other cards. I'm actually going to Reaper for some sustain here, so we'll get put back to max HP. I'll headbutt you to give me back an anger, actually. And then I think we will Gratata you for 15 instead of just hitting one guy for that. Yeah, Gratata 1 for 15. Save that potion for the boss fight. Okay, you got me. You got me. We're gonna heal here in a second. Would love to play Demon Form, but no such luck. Hit him. Chomp him. Chomp him. Headbutt him. Grab another... Grab a Bite. It's a little less than Anger. It costs mana right now, but it is some sustain, and every little bit of HP I can roll over is good. Use me! I'm Limit Break! Hello, Limit Break. I have no strength. Oh, you have no arm strength, do you? Okay. And there's Combust again. Upgraded Combust. It will guarantee draw me an additional card every single turn I play it, but again, it does amp up the Woke Woke, and I don't feel like amping up Woke Woke. We have a few powers we want to play. I don't want to give him any more of a reason. Alright. Immediately, huh? Shockwave. I think we just go for the... Hold off on Reaper. If this goes through 5 rotations, you'll get some sustain now. Otherwise, you just get a little bit of healing here. Not game-changing. We'll just take our 2 healing right now. God, I wish I had like a magical flower for this deck. He had a bad day, but thankfully we debuffed him, so his day was made a little bit better. Chomp him. Chomp him. It's not worth the Gratata there. I will go ahead and fish out the Rage, because we do have a handful of attacks left in the deck to play. Okay, 6 damage. Much more manageable. I'm going to play Mayhem. I'm going to play Rage. This is going to block for more, actually, so we'll do this. It's fine. Another Whirlwind. Looking for a demon form. Walks around like butterflies. Keep the vulnerability on him. Keep some sustain up. Chomp him. Chomp him. Can you imagine if we had a kunai or a shuriken in this deck? We would be off to the fucking races, man. I'm gonna take Shrug It Off. Give myself a better chance. If I get... I'll give myself some block if I need to play the demon form with it, and I will. And then we got Offering on top of it, so it's actually gonna synergize extremely well. Crazily enough, though, we do need to play Shockwave again to keep him, you know, strength debuff. But now, if we draw our Reaper on rotation here, we'll get a lot more healing than we would have. And we can double forever. Well, actually, we'll headbutt back, Limit Break. And an Anger. That's a lot of damage. It played Whirlwind for me. Okay. That's a very good get, actually. So thank you, game. Thank you, Mayhem. No to all of this. Sitting at 74 HP. I think I'm going to lift. This just allows me, if I get Limit Break, I can start doubling my strength earlier rather than having to wait. And let's do it. Drink this. Immediately debuff him. Play Rage. And begin the Anger. That's one guy instantly knocked out. Give me the Rage here for some block potential. And that's a fine opener. It's a fine opener. So immediately here, I can Limit Break out the gate, and I think that's likely to be the plan. Limit Break. I'm going to play Mayhem. Give him a little bit of an up there. And I want to play Whirlwind, but we have more attacks to play in conjunction that will synergize better, giving me some more block here, so we are going to do that. We're going to go 9, 9, and then we'll Whirlwind for 10 on each of them. And we will get a card draw from that. We have 2 strength. So we can continue like headbutt doubling now if we want. Reaper has just given me a little bit of sustain. So let's go for that exact play. Bam. Bam. What bam. We're at 4 strength. There's demon form. I can take 17 easily. Yeah. Very good. Minor damage sustained, and now every time we double, we're basically putting this guy on the fucking clock. Anger just played itself. Thank you very much. I will get a shockwave out and make his life a little bit difficult. Heal up. Heal up. I think you do fish back a headbutt, actually. Or a anger, just so you can have guaranteed damage to play on your ever-increasing strength. Okay, there's a headbutt. There's a headbutt. There's a headbutt. This is not a great turn because of the wounds, but we're mitigating still. And Pummel is our actual super finisher. So keep the angers coming. Keep the angers coming. Double rage here. This could actually push him to the next form. But again, I want to use that as like a super finisher. I want to save a little bit there. So we'll do it like that. Take 8 more damage. Probably should have actually done the block path. Okay. Thank you for the strength doubling. Takes him down immediately. Save the whirlwind draw. 44, 44. We need some blocks. That's a good play. Rage. Bash. Anger. Block. And then whirlwind for... I almost lost my mind there because I realized I could have won, but the game was grateful enough to give me the victory. Let's go, team. Let's go. You tell a story about your friends getting hammered and then you win your fucking runs. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Positive mental attitude. Let's go. Hang on. I'm singing in Discord. Let's go! Okay, I just had to let them know. Okay. That's gonna do it for today. I got the run out. This is a huge weight off my shoulder. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Again, this is probably going up in one of the fucking analogs of best recorded runs to date. Story, dialogue, banter, and the W, the George. All right, take it easy, everyone. I have another party to go to tonight where hopefully people will not be as drunk as stupid, and it's going to be contained in the house, so people will not be running off into the streets ideally. But anyway, for now, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Get yourself a snack, and as always, we will see you on the next. You know, I mixed it up there. Just, you know, enjoy the rest of your weekend here. So we'll see you tomorrow for the next one.